Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming for what is our final episode of Potionomics. We've finally made it. We've got to, well, not quite. We're on day 49 of 50, but it'll be our final episode on the game. So we've got one more day, and then we're going to be in the competition, the final round of the competition against Robin, which is going to be interesting. In terms of what we do today, I've got no potions to sell. All I've got are my competition potions for tomorrow. Don't need to sell anyway. I've got 60 grand in the bank. I don't know how to spend. I've been to the garden. I'm kind of duping some ingredients here. I think what we'll probably just do is go in, give gifts to everyone in town, try and get a final round of cards, hopefully from some of the people that we like the cards of. I know we can level up with Corsac, so maybe we'll do that. Well, we'll give gifts to people and then see what comes from that, I suppose. Yeah, I think we can do 5 rank ups in town if we have that many to do. So we'll try and do as many as we can. So we're going to give people like a high level version of their favourite stuff. So Corsac likes fungus, doesn't he? Let's try arcane truffle.
Why, this is nicer than a patch of sunlight in a goblin's larder.
And we know we can level up with Corsac, so let's do that.
Come along. Here we are. This is an improvement, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to stretch the legs. I spend too much time at the counter.
Yes. Oh, look there.
Corsac springs to life, bounding towards some small object in their path. Their path? Is he another they, them? It looks to be a bit of mud, maybe, or... Is that... poop? Corsac excitedly pulls a thick notebook from his pocket. Is that a poop journal?
Yes, if you want to learn about the animals in a particular setting, their population density and migratory patterns, their diet and capacity to thrive, look no further than the excrement.
While Sylvia contemplates his words, Corsac unceremoniously sticks a finger into the mound of excrement. Well, I didn't know this is where our episode would be starting.
Oh, it's still warm. This will make for a riveting journal entry.
Corsac scribbles in his journal, extensive notes. Sylvia wonders how he can possibly have so much to say about it.
Eventually...
Oh, sorry, that's not his words. Eventually, once he's thoroughly catalogued his observations, Corsac closes the journal and stows it away.
That was thrilling. What a find.
I'm surprised at your enthusiasm over that.
Oh, you shouldn't be. Out here, I'm often enthused. This island is an endless source of fascination. Hard to believe we owe it all to the reckless experiments of a single self-interested witch.
Tell me more. You're talking about Maven, right?
None other. I remember as a child hearing the rumours about her. People said she'd taken a desolate island and infused it with life. Strange life. I always found the idea offensive. Nature is a sacred and well-balanced mechanism. It's not to be reshaped by our whims. And yet, now that I'm here, I cannot deny the beauty in what she set in motion. What started as an exercise in vanity and unbounded ego has grown into a sacred little mechanism of its own. One that deserves more respect than we give it.
Wow, that is by far the most emphatically I've ever heard you speak. It's the island. You're passionate about it.
I thought that was obvious.
And I thought you were hopelessly awkward. All this time I've been trying to get you to open up. But you have plenty to say what's on topic you care about.
Isn't that the way it should be? World's full enough of noise. Don't need to go around making more of it just for the sake of exercising our tongues. We should speak when there's something to say, and when there isn't, we should channel the mighty mollusk whose strength comes from silence and serenity.
So be more like a snail? Really?
Really. Serenity of the mollusk.
Apply Serenity to the mollusk. Lasts until the end of the current haggle session. Adds 2 shield per turn. Maybe having one of these in our deck would be fine, because, it's only 2 shield, I suppose, but every bit of stress we can block will probably be worth it in the final. If you say so, and since you did say so, I guess it's something you'll really believe in. I'll try it.
Glad to hear it.
Sure, no biggie.
No. I mean it. Not everybody would be so open to my ideas, my opinions. I want you to know I appreciate it. So, And I wouldn't make this offer to just anybody, but if you ever want to borrow this journal, you know, to record your own observations, well, just say the word.
Thanks. But believe it or not, I think you found the one topic about which I really don't have anything to say. Corsac's poop journal. We went there. Zid, 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 zid. Let's give you a nice fancy bug. Yeah, rack up with Zid. I hope you're taking care of your vocal cords, Sylvia. I can't say I've given it much thought. Oh, you should. It's another similarity between us troubadours and traders. We both use our voices a lot. And believe me, you catch more flies with honeyed tones. Throat spray. Tss, tss. Remove a random debuff from Sylvia. Decrease stress by 3. Can only be played as an opener. Maybe we'll take one because Robin might apply some nasty debuffs to us. That could be worthwhile. I'll learn to love my larynx. Good. Maybe we should start by going someplace more quiet. The Guildhall's livelier than ever, and while crowds are good for business, it'd be good to be able to chat without straining our voice boxes. Either way. Zid was my other sort of romance target, I think, but we've gone with Quinn. Lead the way. There's bound to be a quiet corner somewhere. I think I know just the spot. Come on, let's get out of here. Now, this is a view. Isn't it just? I'll be coming up here to write whenever I can sneak away for a few minutes. And the song? It's going good, Sylvia. Really good. I'm probably expecting too much, but I sort of feel like it could be important, if that makes sense. Storytelling's powerful, and storytelling set to music, it makes people feel things, and that's some potent magic. At least it is when you get it right. Speaking of which, this story needs conflict. What type should it be? Internal conflict. The best heroes are those who have to overcome their flaws. And in the end, we're all our own worst enemies, right? That sounds smart to me. I'll see what I can come up with. And, well, I hope you know how much I appreciate your willingness to be part of my process like this. It means a lot. Hey, I'm happy to help you out. You really mean that, don't you? You want to know the secret to being a good songwriter? It takes more than having a sense of lyrics or rhythm. You've got to notice things. You've got to see people. I noticed you the moment you walked into your shop. I walked into your shop, and I haven't been able to stop looking since. I noticed how kind you are, how capable, and I noticed when you started dating someone else, despite our occasional flirtation. Oh, sorry if I gave you the wrong idea. Yeah, it's cool. For a while I thought we might be on a different track, but I wouldn't really change anything. These past few weeks, well, you inspired me, Sylvia. I had to tell you so. I'm the kind of person who believes in the importance of words. And I want you to know what an absolute thrill it is to be your friend. You took the words right out of my mouth. You inspire me too. Oh, well, in that case, I look forward to seeing you perform on stage soon. That's not really what I meant. Just teasing. Well, now that I've said it, I can't stop picturing it. Genuine friendship is too rare a thing in this world, Syl. We should celebrate it every chance we get. We should sing it from the rooftops. Sounds like an epic duet. So epic it'll set the charts on fire. Let's get some mint. Mint likes plants. Let's give her a good plant. Oh yeah, this one. No rank, that's fine. Let's see Baptiste.
You're always welcome here, Sylvia.
Flower. It's my best flower. This one.
Oh, no wonder you're so dear to so many.
No rank, that's fine. Let's do Quinn. Be good to get a final rank up with Quinn, I think. Give them our best slime. Oh, you're making me feel all fuzzy again. No rank with Quinn. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. Let's go see Salt and Pepper. Those crazy cats. This is the theme tune I constantly hum to myself as well. Frank up. Yeah, we'll do that with Salt and Pepper.
Hey Sylvia, you recognise this potion?
At a wave of Salt's paw, Pepper holds up a glittering potion. The colour and clarity are superb. Oh, that's a good-looking potion. Is it one of mine?
It sure is. We procured it off of one of your customers.
Oh, I'm flattered, but I could have made one for you.
So you're saying it's not irreplaceable or nothing? Yeah, good to know. Pepper, dump it out, please.
Pepper uncorks the bottle and dumps its contents into the sea. Hey, what gives?
Now we need a fancy container for your ceremony. Something you had a connection to.
Oh, you could have just asked me for a spare bottle.
Consider it one last test of your commitment. And honestly, you've got to be ready for these shocking twists. Running with us means weathering some storms sometimes. So gird your loins before anyone can kick at them.
Batten down the hatches. Apply Stalwart, which prevents the next debuff from taking effect on Sylvia. And that will probably last until a debuff comes in rather than just that turn. Or decrease stress by 5. I actually like that for the competition. I think I do quite like that. I think we'll find a spot for that. Oh, you're right. I should have seen that coming.
Nah, come on. If you're done crying over spilt milk, we've got something big in mind for today.
Spilt milk makes me cry.
You've been running with us for a while now, and one thing's clear. You're definitely blood brother material. I can count on one paw the times you've backed down from danger. And there's only one thing we value more than fearlessness. Family. That's right. Then we don't just mean the kittens in your birth litter either. See, as a pirate, you get to make your own family. How great is that? So what do you say? Are you ready to become a blood brother?
Yes.
Let's do it. Oh, that's the right attitude. And hey, bonus, your verbal confirmation absolves us of liability.
What?
I'll be fine. Just do exactly as we tell you.
Thus begins a strange ritual, the full significance of which is largely lost on Sylvia. First, she's told to bathe, which mostly just involves licking her hands. Now I've got brimstone and leather fibres on my tongue.
Now you're supposed to take your gloves off first.
There is some mutual sniffing, and then the pirates break into a lively sea shanty. And so the kittens lost their mittens.
On the raging sea.
And that goes on for a while.
Alright, time for the grand finale. Normally we'd have you urinate in the sand over there, but you seem like the type to be pee shy, and we ain't got all day. So drop a loogie instead. Amounts to the same thing, mark in your territory.
It's like graffiti. Sylvia was here. As initiations go, this isn't too bad. Oh, that was her voice.
No, there's no initiation, we're just hanging out. I guess it's one sort of ceremonial thing we gotta do. Pepper.
Sylvia, we would like to present you with a bottle of sand from this beach.
As you know, every pirate carries sand from their birthplace. In your case, this beach is the site of your rebirth as a pirate. Now, wherever you go, whatever you do, you'll have a piece of Rafta with you.
And if we apart, it will remind you of us too.
Plus, in a pinch, it kind of works as a portable litter box.
Oh, thanks guys, I'll cherish this. And I'm sort of relieved there was no actual blood involved.
No, forgot that. Somebody here faints at the very sight of blood.
Somebody is salt. Oh, that was cool. And I like the card we got as well, so yay. Must remember to get back in time. We can do our... Well, you can deck build within the competition. I don't know if the final's going to be different in that regard. Maybe it will. Roxanne could be worth, is it? And I'm sorry about Luna. Luna's probably the one I've least warmed to, simply because her service isn't something we use, and also her character. I don't know, not quite jiving with her character compared to some of the others. And I didn't really find a voice for it. All I made her do was just talk quickly, which, yeah, that's alright. Let's rank up with Roxanne one last time. I need to work off some steam, and yoga isn't cutting it today. Not even hot yoga with baby goats. Can I help somehow? Oh, you're a faithful friend, Sylvia. Just knowing you want to help is helpful in its own right. That's why I asked you out here for a bit of, therapy. Roxanne pulls a heavy sledgehammer from behind a bush. Wait, where did that come from? Oh, I have weapons stashed all over town. Perhaps there's a haggling tip you can try. It's not all relevant to haggling. Oh, fine. Here's a coupon instead. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we maxed out Roxanne. Or maybe that just happens at rank 8. Oh, that works. Thanks. Now, shall we? Roxanne has brought a satchel full of junk she found at a second-hand shop. There are dinner plates, glass pitchers, little ceramic animals. Roxanne sets them all in a row and sets to smashing them with her mallet. She's smiling now, exhilarated by the destruction. Then she hands the hammer over to Sylvia, who isn't sure at first. But as a terracotta unicorn shatters beneath her blow, she immediately understands the appeal. Fun, isn't it? I call it smash and gab. Maybe it could be my next business after this enchanting lark falls apart. Don't sell yourself short. The enchanting business is going to work. It's that sort of baseless optimism that makes me wonder sometimes if you and I are on the same planet. I could be the most talented enchantress of all time. It has little bearing on my odds of success. Tell me what's going on. We smashed, and gabbed? If you insist, it's just that I have this exam coming up. It's the final hurdle in securing my business license. So I took a practice exam. Came back with so much red it looked like a murder scene. And I wasn't expecting it. I thought I'd done just fine. There's no shame in it. That's the whole point of a practice exam. It just means you have to hit the books. Oh, I tried that. I also tried biting, scratching, and kicking the books. You know what I meant. You need to study. Oh, but that's absurd. I know all of this already. I'm running a profitable business. Why in the world should I have to study then for a test about how to run a business? Because there's a difference between practical knowledge and book smarts. The former might be enough to do the work. But if you want your license, you have to prove you have the latter too. Oh, so let me get this straight. It's not enough that I've shelled out my hard-earned money and filled out their little forms. I'm also expected to parrot their little trivia back at them. All to earn the approval to do the work that I'm already doing. That is quite a scam, and I would know. That's the system we're stuck with, for better or worse. The business world definitely has its own set of rules. Just think of it like a game. A game? But you know, if I play a game, then I play to win. Exactly. I'll know your deal whatever it takes. Even if it means spending hours memorising trivia. I know when a gauntlet's been thrown down. Very well. I'm going to crush this exam, Sylvia. I'll do whatever it takes. But first, I'm going to find a new hiding spot for this sledgehammer. I have a feeling I'll be needing it again soon. So we're probably going to go back. The only difference would be if I can rank up with Muktuk. Although is it... Well, we can. But I think he's at rank 7, isn't he? So it's just going to be a coupon rather than a card. So I might skip it. I might skip it. Similar for Quinn actually saying that. Because coupon's not very helpful at this point. We've got the tournament coming up. So I'm going to look at deck builder. So I liked that card I just got from Salt and Pepper. Batten down the hatches. Raise interest by 1 for every current point of patience. See, that could be really good. Kicking over the chessboard. You know what? I'm going to take that out. I'm going to take one of them. I'd like to get 2 of them potentially. Oh, that's good though. And it'll keep stacking too. Yeah, we want that. We want that. We want all those. That's key to our... I think the good thing about the closers is that it's effectively free, but actually the patience isn't really gonna matter that much. So I'm actually gonna take that out. Both of those. I'll have that. And is there something else that I'd like? Maybe something I've only got 1 of. Alright, let's have a quick look through. I could take the mulligan back, as we've got the space. We'll do that. So, we're going to go to bed, and when we wake up, it's going to be competition day. I'm going to save, because I don't really know what to expect from the final tournament. It might go badly.
This is it. Tomorrow is the big day. Victory is within our grasp. Come out ahead in that competition and you'll be free of debt, and I'll be free of feathers. Assuming you haven't decided to accept Robin's offer, of course, to throw the match, to take the money and leave me in the lurch, which is an absurd idea. I know you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, right?
Relax, Oswald. We're in this together. And there's no turning back now. Here he is.
Oh, such resilience. If I'm honest, I find it fascinating. What's the secret to your resolve, Sylvia? In the face of so much adversity, what makes you tick?
Well, right at this very moment, I'm holding out for an apology.
From me, you mean? You know, I suppose I do you an apology of sorts. I was wrong of me to suggest that you forfeit. To offer you a deal like I did. It's much better for things to play out this way. Much better for the town to see me win against an opponent who's putting up a fight. It'll make my victory all the more glorious.
Yeah, totally. Unless you lose, of course.
You really think you have a chance tomorrow? You really truly believe it? Tell me then, Sylvia. On what exactly are you basing such confidence?
Well, that's easy. I've worked hard over the last 5 weeks. I've focused on my craft and on learning from the people around me. And among the many things I've learned is this. I'm good at what I do. I believe in myself, and my friends believe in me too.
Ah.
I don't see what's so funny.
Oh, do you listen to yourself? You're going to beat me? Me, with high self-esteem and the power of friendship? You don't seem to realize that we're operating in completely different leagues here.
Yeah, sure, that's what my last 4 competitors thought too.
All right, Sylvia, fair enough. Maybe I ought not to underestimate you, but if you're right, if, through some miracle, things don't go my way in this competition, I have a trump card prepared, one you'll never see coming.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means tomorrow has only one possible outcome, so if you have as much riding on this contest as you claim, well, you might want to spend these next hours putting your affairs in order.
I know what his surprise is going to be, and I think everyone watching this has probably guessed too. What a tool, didn't I say so from the start? He's just trying to psych us out, same as all the others did. We should focus on what matters. Just think, if everything goes the way it should, you'll be human again this time tomorrow. And that's a debt I'll never be able to repay. But don't do this for me, Sylvia. Do it for yourself. You've come so far in such a short time, so get out there and show this town what you can do.
This is it, Al. This is it.
The big day.
It's a moment we've all been waiting for. Here they are, 2 giants of local industry, 2 masters of their craft. But only one can be crowned our winner. Only one can take home the grand prize. Let's meet our stars. Taking the first podium today is a man so regal he pushed the king in potion making. He survived the worst this world could throw at him, and he came out the other side with a smile on his face. And don't even get me started about those dimples. I'm talking, of course, about Robin. Oh, that's very kind, but if we could move this along. At podium number 2 is a woman who knows a thing or two about adversity herself. She arrived on our shores with little more than the clothes on her back and a dream. In a matter of weeks, she's transformed her uncle's ramshackle potion shop into a reasonably successful ramshackle potion shop. Let's hear it. 3 cheers for Sylvia!
Hey, Robin. Your lizard gives me the creeps. Why don't you put that thing on a leash?
Oh, you've no right to speak to us that way. Tensions appear high. Don't make me come down there, kids. Wait, scratch that. It would be my honor to share the stage with 2 such titanic tycoons. Ta-da! It's me, Baptiste. From this vantage, I'll be better able to facilitate this contest. Now, it's true that I consider both the contestants among my dearest friends. And who better for their patronage and their precious coins that these contestants covet. This morning, I'm simply here to act as the voice of the people. Count on me to interpret the crowd's enthusiasm, or lack thereof. In other words, audience, if you see something you like, make some noise. The outcome's a foregone conclusion. I know it, this crowd knows it. And May knows it most of all. To that I can only say, let the battle begin. Alright, Robin, are you ready to wow us all?
Oh, this one's an old family recipe, and the family in question is the ancient line of monarch magi whose mastery of forbidden arts ended the second dark age.
Oh, consider me wild. Audience, am I right to be impressed? With something like that, I'd say you have some fancy today.
As it should be.
Sylvia, can you outdo him?
Oh, it's worth quite a lot less, isn't it? As a leader of the Heroes Guild, you'll recognise how precious this potion really is.
Oh, that may in fact be true. However, this is of masterwork quality, no less. But what does the audience say? Easy to hit? Yeah, fair assessment as far as I can tell. But I'm sure you have more to say about it.
Let's do it. I'm ready. $13 stress incoming. What can we do? Well, we have common ground. So that's going to reduce that by half. Oh, yep. Oh, we can do either. No, we don't want to reduce stress. I haven't got any stress. We'll take stolen dice. Can't dupe a car because we have no cards left. I know what heroes need. I fought beside them. I mean, I've heroically fought off some mice once or twice. So we only took 7 from that. That was actually pretty cool. It's going to stress us more. Well, we're going to rattle them off. We may as well common ground and batten down the hatches again as well. Well, maybe we'll reduce the stress this time. He's going to shield, so yeah, let's reduce the stress. Compound interest. Improv. How are we doing? We haven't actually added any value yet. Oh. Bingo.
That was the best estimate as well.
Oh, you've made your point. Can we end this now? Okay, that was a good card. We probably will use that. Let's just keep this going. So that. These people aren't fit to judge us, really. Improv again. Get the chorus rolling here. Chorus. Chorus. Oh, I should have had a chapstick. How many indignities am I expected to suffer? Ooh, I think we'll duplicate that card. All right. Let's just check. Is there anything I want to do that will stay in place for the entire haggle session? Ooh. Maybe we should dupe rattle them off as well. So I think we're probably going to be... For us. Stop the next debuff now. Chorus will probably just end this. There we go. Wow, absolutely destroyed him.
Alright, I'm convinced. You have a better potion, Sylvia. Haha! Who's the
underdog now? Ro? Celebrate already? Rookie mistake. It's time I showed you the error of your ways. No thanks are necessary for the lesson. I'm going to enjoy this.
We'll have to see what happens next. In round 2. The anticipation is a lot to handle, Robin. Take care to show us your next creation.
Among the nobles of the continent, this is by far the most popular cure for curses. And if it's good enough for them...
Oh, you know, I think my mother keeps one of these in her cupboard.
Smart woman. She'll have a long life free of jinxes, hexes, and ingrown toenails. If it's good enough
for mother, it's got to be worth something. But I suppose our audience will be the judge of that. What do they say? Ah, that's no paltry sum.
My heart goes out to you, Sylvia. You can't possibly measure up to that.
Sylvia, will you rise to the challenge?
Not too bad, actually. Forget the elitism. This is a curse cure for everybody.
Oh, it's instantly identifiable, that's for sure. And the closer I look, the more impressive it appears. Let's check in with the audience. What would they pay for this curse cure? Oh, a bit less. Not bad. Robin has the edge, however. Care to set us straight?
Oh, I think we did really well. Let's carry on.
What's he gonna do?
I think I'm going to play all these cards, honestly. We could duplicate compound interest. Hit us with a lot of stress there. Remember, I've seen the wasteland firsthand and lived to tell the tale. I'd really like a rattle off just to get this rolling. Giving the rabble a voice is always a mistake. Baptiste, tell me you haven't been slumming. Don't listen to him. I do good work, right? I guess some big cards can rattle them off. Absolutely. Down the hatches, I think. It's going to apply something, so let's just block it. On the ground. Improv. Let's get some stress reduction, actually. Okay, how are we doing? Chorus? Chorus? That was a chorus. That was improv. Never mind. Chorus. You're responsible for what happens next. Which would duplicate? Probably the chorus. Well, we should do casual conversation first as well. Get another 15 in. Oh, we've done it. There we go.
I think I've heard enough. Folks, we are witnessing history unfold before our very eyes. We have a new champion, and her name is Sylvia.
I did it! I did it! I won! But no, Oh. Hey, don't feel bad. You did a great job. Shake on it. Oh. Robin? Oh wow, it's Maven. Who could have guessed? What's happening right now?
You think you're surprised? I prepared for this outcome, but I never really thought it would come to this.
Who are you? What did you do to Robin?
Haven't you figured it out by now? Robin is no more than a marionette, a pretty puppet that has allowed me to live among you unsuspected. I am the true power here, the rightful mistress of all I survey. I am Maven.
Maven? Maven the Witch Queen? What? You're alive? And you're a lizard? I didn't realize you were a lizard.
What a twist! Hold on to your seats, everybody, or else proceed swiftly to the nearest exit.
Laugh it up, fools. This scaly semblance is only temporary. The world has long thought me dead, but I survived, and the time is nigh for my glorious return. I shall take back all that is rightfully mine, starting with the restoration of my true and proper form.
I still didn't understand. What happened to you?
That band of idiotic heroes, the ones that came to slay me, they botched the job, but the dolts managed to blow up my laboratory in the attempt. The resulting explosion irradiated the island, and I was changed into this. Lucky for me, Squire Boy was there. My powers are limited in my current, undignified state, but they were more than sufficient to take control of him. I seized his mind on that day, and I've rarely let go since. No one questioned the feel-good story of the boy who triumphed over the wicked witch queen, nor did they bat an eye at his harmless little pet.
Then you've been hiding in plain sight all along.
And what a trial it has been, steering Robin around, making him smile and wave and fraternise. I amassed power and wealth, but slowly, too slowly. And then Baptiste goons managed to procure a sample of maven bloom, perhaps the last of its kind. Once I get my hands on it, once I have my cure, my long exile will at last be over, and I won't have to tolerate you half-wits anymore.
You realise this half-wit just beat you pretty resoundingly.
Yes, that's inconvenient, isn't it? Fortunately, I have a backup plan. My mental magics aren't what they used to be, but over the years every ounce of power I could spare has gone into this crystal. I've saved enough energy to change the outcome of our little contest by forcing you to see things my way.
You mean?
Prepare to forfeit, Sylvia. In another moment, it will be literally the only thing on your mind.
Well, great, I'm totally screwed. Except, so ever since coming to Rafta, I've faced off against one blowhard after another, and I've always come out on top. I don't have mind control magic or a mystic gem, but all the same, these days, changing people's minds is what I do. So how do I convince Maven not to zap me? I've got it. I guess I can't win. I don't have a chance. Since you're a no-good cheater with bad breath.
I know what you're trying to do. It won't work. I won't be dissuaded by your petty taunts, nor by pathetic appeals for fairness.
No surprise there. I mean, you've been trying to cheat all along, haven't you?
Sylvia shows no signs of backing down. Someone pass the popcorn.
You tried to steal a Maven Bloom from the Guildhall. You tried to bribe me into forfeiting. And when you realised you couldn't buy or steal your way out of facing me today, you showed up with a magical trump card. It's obvious what that all adds up to, Maven. You're afraid of me.
Oh, snap!
I think you've been afraid of me since that very first competition. It explains why you've been dropping in on me.
That's absurd. Me? Afraid of you? I dropped in on you out of a sense of morbid curiosity. Honestly, the sight of you in that sad little slantwise shop. I couldn't fathom how you managed to make it as far as you did. I thought you must have some secret, some trick.
My only secret is hard work and a willingness to learn. I mean, sure, my shop wasn't much to look at to begin with. We call those humble origins. I'm proud of where I'm from and what I accomplished. You can steal this contest, but you can't take that away from me.
Can't I, though? I suppose you have a point, Sylvia. Forcing you to forfeit now. That would be a hollow victory. I deserve more. I deserve to crush my foe, to leave no doubt in anyone's mind about my superiority. All right, then. Have it your way. I shall leave your mind, such as it is, untouched. But the rest of the cattle assembled here today, they're about to forget all about your so-called victory. Let's try this one more time.
We'll have to see what happens next in round 2.
Yeah,
That's more like it. Huh? Round 2? We already did round 2. You know what? Fine. If that's the way you want it, bring it on.
Determined to rally, are you? The Rafta is still rooting for its harmless, handsome hometown hero. Alliteration, is it? Oh, then ready to set for rounds a second. The anticipation is a lot to handle, Robin. Care to show us your next creation?
Oh, my dear friend Baptiste, for your consideration, a masterpiece. Nobles love this one. I'm sure it'll remind you fondly of your mother.
Seriously?
You know, it does remind me of my mother, and it's hard to put a price tag on such a thing. Fortunately, that's not for me to decide. Audience? Well, I'd say you won them over.
Good. Let that be the end of this.
And the family in question is the ancient line of monarch magi, whose mastery of forbidden arts ended the Second Age.
Let's try it again. This one's a winner. At least it was last time.
Oh, it's instantly identifiable as a curse cure, that's for certain.
But the closer I look, the more oppressive it appears.
Let's check in with the audience. What would they pay for it?
Not bad.
Robin does have the edge, however. Care to set us?
Alright. Strategy is a winning one. I'm ready to win. I did it before. I'll do it again. Ooh, early rattle them off. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, chorus. Ooh, compound interest. Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's another chorus. should have duplicated that. Get another card? Oh, I do. I can duplicate the duplicate card. Oh, we got another one. Oh dear. This may not be a way to win. Okay, I'll have to end the turn, I think. I'm going to take a lot of stress.
A subtle suggestion goes a long way.
Oh, very nice.
I think I've heard enough. Folks, we are witnessing history unfold before our very eyes. We have a new champion, and her name is Sylvia.
Rafta's got a new queen of potions, and it's me. No! No!
No! How did this happen?
Ah! Feels just as good the second time around. You want me to beat you again? Because I could do this all day.
This is intolerable, unthinkable. In my prime, I could have reduced you to a smear of smouldering ash with a wave of my hand. I could have forced the crowd to tear you to pieces while chanting my name. Now, it's all I can do to retain some control over this single vessel. Without him, I can't even scratch my own nose. These stubby, scaly arms, they're worthless. And without that ingredient, this is how I shall remain.
Hey, listen, it's not all bad. I can plant a cutting, grow a new flower. You can try again when it blooms. In 10 years or so.
Oh, to have fallen so far. My dreams of conquest shall go unrealized, and my potions will be known far and wide as second best.
Hmm?
Oh, is it over? Did we win?
Shush now, we're going home. We can get ice cream on the way.
Okay.
Ugh, you've won today, Sylvia, but you'd better watch your back.
Did anybody catch all that? Because I'm pretty sure I just saved Rafta from the vengeful return of a power-mad sorceress. No? Oh well, I saved my shop. I saved my uncle. I really did it. I won. Da, 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 da. I thought we got 1 million for winning.
Victory! I could get used to this feeling.
It wasn't always this easy, but we pulled it off in the end, didn't we?
It's kind of you to say we, but it's obvious who the true victor is. You're amazing, Sylvia. The best thing I did was to know when to get out of your way.
If you say so. I'm glad I didn't have to do this alone. It's meant the world to me to have my Uncle Oswald by my side.
Yes.
Softy. Now, are you ready to slip into something less feathery? Because I've just finished brewing a potion that I think you're going to like. Sylvia, couldn't make it to the tournament, but I heard the outcome. It appears you've accomplished all you set out to do. I owe you congratulations, and you owe me the remaining balance. It's all here, every beautiful copper of it. I have to stay with my lousy 61,000. A most satisfying outcome. I don't know, spending it on ramen might have been a little more satisfying. Excellent. Now, as per our agreement... You have been released from your contract. This property is paid off in full and belongs entirely to you. That's it? I'm free now? As promised, I live by the letter of my contract, Sylvia, which is why my business is not yet concluded here. Is it, Oswald?
You know?
The possibility never even occurred to me until an owl was spotted doing Sylvia's paperwork at the licensing bureau. An owl who couldn't help himself from boasting about Sylvia's progress, with a familial pride in his voice. He very nearly got away with it. He did get away with it. It doesn't matter if you figured it out. We already paid you back. Nevertheless, Oswald's dereliction was an outrageous violation of terms. There are consequences to that. Rather severe consequences, as you'll remember from the fine print. Oh dear. That's it then, isn't it? This is the end. It is. I'll give you a moment to say goodbye. Now hold on, you can't just... Sylvia, my girl, let it go. I won't allow you to put yourself in harm's way for me. Not again. I'm so proud of you, Sylvia. You've accomplished incredible things. Oh, I'm going to do something incredible, all right? Just watch me. Helen, let's make a deal. I'm listening. You're so sure of your abilities, but Oswald tricked you. He was hiding right under your nose. My abilities weren't at fault. The transmogrification distorted the shape and scent of his soul. I was to stop someone else from using the same trick. When word gets out about this, and it will, believe me, everyone who owes you as so much as a phone call will be embracing their wild side. I sense a but coming. Takes one to know one. Ah! So happens I've just finished brewing the one and only antidote for transmogrification. When that potion is gone, it's gone forever. And it might be the only way you can ensure no one else slips through your grasp. That potion can be yours. For a price. I think I already know what price you're asking. But I'm in the mood to haggle. Very well, Sylvia. You have yourself a deal. What a difference a few weeks makes. Your skill is undeniable. I almost think you went easy on me. Absolutely not. I like you, Sylvia, but don't let sentiment creep in on business decisions. Executing Oswald's contract to the letter is good for business. However, leveraging his fate to get my hands on this potion is better for business. It's as simple as that. Brutal, but I get it. It's a brutal world. But you're well on your way, and if I might humbly suggest it, someday in the future, you may find yourself in need of an influx of capital. On that day, call on me. I'll keep a contract handy just in case. Oh, she's gone. She really left. Sylvia, you saved me. I owe you twice over now. I'm beginning to think you like being indebted. But you must be disappointed that she took the cure with her. I'll learn to live with it. It's almost certainly a better fate than what Helen had in store. Then you don't want the cure? Because I've got a spare. And anyway, it could be worse. I'll take feathers over scales and... You what? What did you say? I made 2 potions. I thought I could get a nice chunk of change if I sold one to Maven. So much for that idea. But I got the second potion here bottled up just for you. It's pretty small, but it should be the perfect dosage given your size. I can guarantee it doesn't taste like old cabbage. I don't deserve you, Sylvia. I really don't. Ah, come on, you didn't think I'd leave you hanging, did you? Who cares what I thought? Dear niece, you've made a habit of surpassing my expectations. Every one of them. I couldn't have done any of this without you. We make a good team and we're sticking together from now on, right? Oh, let's shake on it. As soon as I have hands again. Does that mean you're ready to get untransmogrified? Ready as I'll ever be. Bottoms up. There are some interesting side effects. This could take a while. Dear Mum and Dad. Everything's going great here in Rafta. Funny story. Oswald isn't dead, although I did almost kill him with one of my potions. Not on purpose. In all the confusion, I ended up inheriting his shop anyway. He doesn't seem bitter about it, though. We're going to be partners. I can't wait for you to see what we accomplish. All my love, Sylvia. And there we go. That's the game. I think we're taking Box for a walk. Whatever his name was, I forget. Chasing chickens? Cool, well, how about that? I really enjoyed this game. I think it's a great lot of fun. And actually, the relationship stuff grew on me. I initially was treating it mainly as a potion making and selling simulator, but actually, it was good getting to know all the different characters and unlocking all the cool cards and stuff. And I think by the end, that last deck that we had, where we were just drawing and scaling the chorus cards, it was just, that was pretty powerful. But yeah, no, they're really, really good. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Judging from the comments and views I've been getting on these videos, I think that people generally are enjoying them, which is really nice. I'll have to see if I can find another game like this. Hopefully I can. There's lots of cool indie games out there, and we'll be featuring more on the channel very soon. So thanks very much for watching one final time. If you did enjoy this, then please do hit the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave some comments. Let me know how you felt about this episode and the series as a whole. That'd be awesome. And I hope to see you around on Boring Dad Gaming for more. So, one last time. Bye for now.